Welcome back to USA Car Reviews, where we take a closer look at some of the most memorable and legendary vehicles that have rolled onto American roads. Today, we're going to dive deep into a truck that has become a true classic in the hearts of pickup lovers, the 1996 Ford F-150. This wasn't just another year for Ford's F-Series, this was an era that cemented the F-150 as America's favorite truck, a title it continues to hold even today. So sit back as we explore why the 1996 Ford F-150 still stands tall nearly 3 decades later. The 1996 F-150 came at the tail end of Ford's 9th generation of F-Series trucks, a generation that ran from 1992 to 1996. What makes this year so special is that it represented a perfect balance between the rugged simplicity of earlier trucks and the growing push toward refinement, comfort, and modern technology that we started to see in later generations. The 1996 model was built tough for hard work, but it also offered enough comfort and options to make it appealing for everyday driving. Let's start with the design. The exterior of the 1996 Ford F-150 carried the signature bold and boxy look of 90s American trucks, with a wide stance, squared-off lines, and that iconic Ford grille sitting proudly at the front. The styling was straightforward, functional, and unmistakably Ford. You could get it in regular cab, extended cab, and even different bed lengths, which made it adaptable for all kinds of buyers, from farmers and contractors to families who wanted a truck that could handle both work and weekend road trips. Moving under the hood, the 1996 F-150 offered a variety of engine choices. At the base level, you had the reliable 4.9-liter inline-six, which was known for its durability and torque. Then there were V8 options, including the 5.0-liter and the 5.8-liter, which added more muscle for towing and hauling. And let's not forget the top-of-the-line 7.5-liter big block V8, which could pull serious weight, making it a favorite for heavy-duty users. Buyers could also choose between a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic transmission, giving drivers the flexibility depending on whether they valued control or convenience. The F-150 was built with a twin I-beam front suspension, a hallmark of Ford trucks during this era. This design made the truck tough enough to handle rough job sites but still provided a reasonably smooth ride for everyday driving. Four-wheel drive models added even more capability, allowing owners to tackle mud, snow, or trails without hesitation. Now let's talk about the interior, because by 1996, Ford knew that truck buyers were starting to expect more than just a bare-bones cabin. The interior of the F-150 was functional, but it also offered more comfort and features than many of its competitors at the time. You could find cloth or vinyl bench seats, plenty of space in the extended cab models, and simple but effective controls on the dash. Air conditioning, AM/FM radios, and even cassette players were available, which may sound basic by today's standards but was considered more than enough for most buyers back then. The interior really reflected the dual personality of the truck. It could be a rugged workhorse Monday through Friday and a comfortable family hauler on the weekends. Safety was also something Ford began to take more seriously in this period. The 1996 F-150 came standard with driver and passenger airbags, which was a big step forward at the time, along with 3-point seatbelts for added protection. Anti-lock brakes were also available, which gave owners extra peace of mind. Another big part of the appeal of the 1996 F-150 was its versatility. Whether you needed a simple work truck with 2-wheel drive and a bench seat, or a more upscale version with 4-wheel drive, extended cab, and extra features, Ford gave you the ability to configure the F-150 the way you needed it. This flexibility is one reason why the F-150 became so popular with such a wide range of buyers. Of course, no discussion of the F-150 would be complete without mentioning its reputation for reliability. These trucks were built to last, and many are still on the road today, proving just how durable they really were. Owners often talk about putting hundreds of thousands of miles on their 1996 F-150s with little more than basic maintenance. This reputation for toughness is a huge reason why the F-150 line has remained such a dominant force in the truck market for decades. For collectors and enthusiasts today, the 1996 Ford F-150 holds a special place. It represents the last model year before Ford introduced the completely redesigned 10th generation in 1997, which brought a much more rounded and modern look. That makes the 1996 model something of a milestone. It was the last of the classic square-body F-150s, a design language that many fans still prefer for its simplicity and timeless appeal. When you look at the truck market of the mid-1990s, Ford was facing stiff competition from Chevrolet and Dodge. Yet the F-150 managed to stay ahead, outselling its rivals year after year. The combination of options, power, durability, and that unbeatable Ford heritage made it the truck of choice for millions of Americans. Today, driving a 1996 F-150 is a trip back to a time when trucks were just starting to evolve into the versatile vehicles we know now. It still feels rugged and mechanical, with that classic 90s driving experience, but it also has enough comfort to make it enjoyable on longer drives. For anyone who grew up around trucks in the 90s, this F-150 carries a strong sense of nostalgia. In the end, the 1996 Ford F-150 isn't just a pickup, it's a piece of American automotive history. It reflects the hard-working spirit of the people who drove it, whether they were hauling equipment to a job site, towing a camper for a family vacation, or just relying on it as a daily driver. It was built tough, it lasted, and it helped define what a truck should be. That's why the 1996 Ford F-150 remains so respected and remembered today. It marked the end of one era and the beginning of another, solidifying Ford's reputation as the leader in full-size pickups. If you ever get the chance to drive one or own one, you'll quickly understand why it earned its place as one of the most iconic trucks in American history. Thanks for watching USA Car Reviews. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1996 Ford F-150, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments what your favorite memory is with this classic Ford truck. We've got plenty more reviews of legendary vehicles coming your way, so stay tuned.